All right, we're diving into one of the most powerful and important pieces of software on the planet, something you use every single day and you probably don't even realize it.
Just think about the phone in your pocket. If you've got an Android, the very heart of its operating system is built on this technology.
And every time you go to a website, there's an incredibly high chance the computer serving you that web page is running it.
It's the go-to tool for the folks who build our digital world, and yep, for those who try to break into it. It's also the absolute foundation for the whole AI revolution happening right now.
So what is this invisible force that's powering so much of our modern world? Well, it's called Linux.
So what exactly is this invisible engine? To really get it, we need to take one quick step back and understand what an operating system actually does.
You can think of an operating system, or OS, as the general manager for your computer. It's the core software that sits right between you and the physical hardware, and its job is to translate your clicks into actions and make sure all your different apps can work together without causing chaos.
Okay, so Linux is an operating system, just like Windows or Mac OS. It was created way back in 1991 by a student named Linus Torvalds. But here's the real game changer. Unlike its competitors, Linux is totally free and, even more importantly, it's open source.
And that term, open source, is the key to, well, everything. It represents a completely different philosophy about how software should work in the first place.
This is where it gets really interesting. Because the code is open source, a huge global community of developers can look at it, find security flaws, and fix them fast. That's a massive security advantage. And because anyone can modify it, you can customize Linux for literally any purpose you can dream up, from a giant supercomputer to a smart toaster.
And this quote just nails the core idea. You see, unlike other systems that kind of lock you into their way of doing things, Linux gives you the control. It's all about freedom and empowerment.
Now, this freedom to modify everything has led to a really cool result. There isn't just one single version of Linux. There are hundreds.
These different versions are called distributions, or distros for short. The best way to think about it is like this. They all share the same powerful engine. That's the Linux kernel, the absolute core of the system. But each distro is like a different car model built around that engine, with its own unique body, interior, and features, all designed for a specific type of driver.
And the variety is huge. For instance, if you're a beginner, a distro like Ubuntu is famous for being super user-friendly. If you're a developer who needs the latest and greatest software, Fedora is a fantastic choice. And for cybersecurity experts, there's Kali Linux, which comes preloaded with all the specialized tools they need. So with all this power and variety, where do you actually find Linux out in the wild? Well, the simple answer is pretty much everywhere.
When it comes to the servers that actually power the internet, it's not even a competition. The vast majority of websites, apps, and online services you use every single day are being delivered to you from a server that's running Linux.
And it doesn't stop there. Android phones, their core is Linux. The massive cloud platforms from Amazon and Google, all built on Linux. The world's fastest supercomputers, they run Linux. And all those cutting-edge AI and data science systems, you guessed it, developed and run on Linux.
Now, one of the biggest reasons for this incredible adoption, especially for the really important stuff, comes down to one simple word: security.
So what makes Linux such a digital fortress? Well, first, it has a really strict permission system. Think of it like a bouncer for every single file on your computer. Second, it does a great job of isolating users, so one person's mistake doesn't crash the whole system. And finally, because thousands of developers are constantly looking at the code, security holes are found and fixed at lightning speed.
This incredibly robust security is precisely why the biggest companies, financial institutions, and even governments around the world trust Linux to run their most essential and sensitive operations. When failure is just not an option, they choose Linux.
Okay, so it's powerful, it's secure, it's everywhere. But why should this matter to you today, and maybe more importantly, for your future?
The answer is really simple. If you want a career in almost any major tech field, knowing Linux isn't just a bonus. It's mandatory. You can't work in cloud computing, cybersecurity, or AI at a high level without it. It's the language these fields speak.
And that's really the ultimate takeaway. Linux has evolved from a student's hobby project into the fundamental load-bearing structure of our entire digital world. It's not just another option. It truly is the backbone of modern technology. From the smartphone in your hand to the AI of tomorrow, Linux is the invisible engine that's driving progress forward. And that leaves us with a pretty fascinating question to think about. As technology keeps evolving at this dizzying pace, what new worlds will this powerful backbone support next?